starting line on offense, it looks like we are working with Erica, Heather, Eric, AZ, Kane walking in front of the camera, Brett, Charles, and Brandon down there at the end? No.
Yeah,
Jack? Brandon, yes. Yeah.
Just a little bit.
I'm gonna have to reposition my... Alright.
Squeeze in.
Alright, we are moving it down there. Brett's got the disc. Brett getting it over to Heather. Heather moving it up to Erica. Erica back to Heather. Heather looking for the throw, getting it over to Brett.
Erica's got to cut in on that.
Brett getting it back over to Heather. Heather getting it up to Eric. Eric getting it to Brett.
Nice.
Brett back up to AZ.
Nice.
AZ over to Eric. Eric to Erica. Erica to AZ. AZ to Heather. Heather to Brett. Brett getting it over to Brandon.
Stack,
Brandon
stack, stack, stack!
Brett getting it to Brandon. That is a point for Solar. Good start, everyone. Oh, pick called. Coming back to Brett. Brett looking for the throw. Brett getting it to Eric. And that is unfortunately a drop.
Are you man? Are you man? It's away! It's away!
All right, that is a drop on opposition. Heather picking up the disc. Heather over to Brett. Brett over to Eric. Eric getting it up to Charles. Charles getting it to Brett.
You gotta cut. Cut from the front, guys.
Brett looking for the throw. Brett getting it back to Eric. Eric getting it to Erica. Erica to Eric, and that is a point. Looks like we are working with Reed, Madison, Crystal, Ashley, Cam, Jackson, and Charles back on. All right, we got hands up from Reed. Fucking fight me. Reed, disc is in the air.
Come on back.
Unfortunately going out, it looks like. Disc is up. Nice snag from Charles. Charles getting it over to Ashley. Ashley getting it over to Crystal. Crystal throwing it up.
Hey, Madison, stretch out. Go to the sideline. There you go.
Reed getting it up to Jackson. Jackson throwing it up to Reed. Reed getting it up to Cam. Cam getting it to Jackson for the point. All right, coming in on point 3, we have got Destiny, Erica, Raven, Brandon, Mason, Luke, and Cam. Coming in on a D point, hands are up for opposition. Raven pulling. Raven with a great pull. That is a throwaway on the opposition. There's a turn. Stacking on Erica. Luke picking up the disc. Disc is in. Luke looking for it. Luke getting it over to Raven. Raven getting it over to Mason. Mason getting it back to Raven. Raven getting it to Luke. Luke Getting it over to Brandon for the point. That is 3 on Solar. All right, coming in on point 4, we have got Rachel, Ashley, Charles, Kyle, AZ, Jackson, and Lucas. Coming in on another D point with Lucas pulling.
They can't make as many successful throws that they need to do.
All right, Lucas getting it up in the air.
Good
a
pull,
beautiful pull from Lucas.
You got to hang just a bit more. Good. Fine with that. That's fine.
You got one deep, AZ. You're good, you're good, you're good. Good, Kyle. Crash, crash! Up!
That was a good save on their part, though. Wow.
Up! Good, good. You got... Kyle, you got 2 behind you. 3 behind you.
There we go.
All right, that is a drop on the opposition. Ashley picking up the disc.
Nice!
Ashley getting it over to Jackson for the point. That is 4-0. All right, we are coming in on point 5. Looks like we are working with Crystal, Madison, Mason, Steven, Brett, Kyle, and Eric. Photosynthesis.
Oh yeah.
How you feeling?
Tired after that one.
Yeah, I bet.
I mean, I played
All right.
2 points.
Hands are up from Mason. Hands are up for opposition. Great pull from Mason. Letting it come back. All right.
No round, no round.
Ooh, going for a stall out almost. Yep, running it back and forth.
No round, no round. Oh!
All right.
It wouldn't have been the Callahan, Kyle. It's fine.
There's a turn. Good D point for, or good D for Kyle. Brett is picking up disc. SpongeBob called. Brett getting the disc over to Eric. And that is a point for Kyle. That was 5-0 Solar. Alrighty, we are coming back in on point number 6. Has 5 breaks in a row. Way to go, Solar. We are working with Heather, Ashley, Erica, Steven, Brett, Luke, and Lucas. Heather is pulling. Waiting for hands. Hands are up. Ooh, coming back in. Very nice. Luke's already got the D. Ashley picking up disc on the break, on the turn. Ashley getting it up to Luke. Luke getting it back to Brett. Brett getting it back over to Ashley. Ashley looking for the throw. Ashley getting it to Luke, and that is a point. 6-0. All right, we are coming in on point number 7. On D, we've got Ashley, Luke, Steven, Erica, Heather, Brett, and Lucas. Looks like we held the same line. Hands are up. Ashley is pulling. Great pull from Ashley. Floaty coming down. They are hucking it down there. Little intimidity kept people away. Lucas picking up the disc. Lucas getting it over to Steven. Steven getting it to Heather. Heather bringing it to Erica, but that was some strong D from the opposition. Luke putting some strong defense. Throwing it up. Good run. Unfortunately, it went out the back. It was out of bounds. Out of bounds, out the back. It was out. Lucas picking up the disc. Lucas getting it over to Brett. Brett looking upfield. Brett getting it to Erica. Erica back to Brett.
Oh!
A little too hard-handed. Defense on Luke. Brett picking up the disc. Disc is in. Brett getting it over to Heather. Heather getting it up to Lucas. That is a point for Solar. That is half. We are working with Ashley, Crystal, Madison, Reed, Charles, Jackson, and Cam. Ashley's got hands up on the opposition as well. Ashley is pulling. Disc is in the air. Great pull from Ashley. Nice D from Reed. Chilly. Reed getting it up to Cam. Cam getting it up to Reed. Reed getting it to Crystal. Crystal dumping back to Reed. Reed swinging over to Ashley. Ashley swinging over. Whoop. A little bit of contact there, but that's okay. It's a turn, unfortunately. They're looking deep.
Hello, hi, I know, I'm probably salty.
All right, Reed getting it up to Jackson, I believe. Jackson getting it to Charles. Charles looking for the throw. Charles swinging over to Ashley. Ashley getting it up to Crystal. Crystal getting it over to Jax, or to Reed. Reed getting it up to Cam. Cam back to Reed. Unfortunately, there we go. That is a point for opposition. All right, coming in on point number 9 of the game, we have got AZ, Destiny, Heather, Brett, Erica, Eric, and Brandon. We are coming in on offense. Hands are up for opposition. Hands are up for Solar. Disc is in the air. It's a great pull. Brett picking up disc. Brett moving it up to Heather. Heather getting over to Eric. Eric getting it back to Heather. Heather swinging over, and some defense on the opposition. There's a point for opposition. We are coming in on point 10. We've got Crystal, Madison, Raven, Kyle, Eric, Steven, and Mason. Coming in on an O point. Hands are up for the opposition. Hands are up. Disc is in the air. Eric picking up the disc, getting it up to Kyle. Kyle moving it over to Eric. Eric getting it to Steven. Steven back to Eric. Eric, bit of a throwaway. Opposition picking up the disc. They're looking deep. There's a drop on opposition. Chili Solar, Chili! Eric picking up the disc. Eric getting the disc back to Crystal, unfortunately. Disc is in. Looking for the swing. Big. That is out, unfortunately. Good run, though. Disc is in. Kyle picking up the disc. Kyle looking for the throw, getting it over to Eric. Get it off that sideline. Eric getting it up to Raven. Raven throwing it over to Mason. Mason getting it up to Destiny. Or no, sorry, not Destiny, Steven. Steven to Eric, Eric to Kyle. Kyle floating it up to Madison. Drop. Unfortunately, a drop. Apparently took a face full of shit. Alright, Kyle picking up the disc. We're live. Kyle getting it up to Steven. Taking me to get that over there. Steven bringing it back to Kyle. D on opposition. That is a catch. That is a point. We are coming in on offense again with Rachel, Ashley, AZ, Charles, Kyle, Erica, and Lucas down at the opposite end. All right, hands are up on opposition. Hands are up for Solar. Disc is in the air. That was a great pull, wow. Kyle picking up the disc. Kyle moving it up to Ashley. Ashley getting it back to Kyle. Kyle getting it up to Charles. Charles looking for the throw, getting it over to AZ. AZ getting it up to Erica. Chili Chili. Erica getting it back to Ashley. Ashley getting it over to Rachel. Rachel back to Ashley. Good catch. Ashley getting it up to Charles. Charles looking for the throw, looking for the throw. Unfortunately, a drop. Some solid D from the opposition. Forcing home. Ashley picking up the disc on the turn. Not even giving a second for AZ to get back up with this return. Hammer thrown, throwing it back to the back of the disc is in. Kyle over to Lucas. Lucas to Ashley.
All right, good, good, AZ. Charles, your poach now. You should be cutting.
Not in. All right, point for the opposition. That's 7-4. We are coming back in on offense, I believe, with Crystal, Madison, Heather, Steven, Luke, Lucas, and Brett. Hands are up, both sides. Disc is in the air. Brett picking up the disc. Brett getting it up to Heather. Heather looking for the throw, getting it back over to Brett. Brett getting it up to Luke. Luke throwing it up to Steven. That is a point right off the bat for Solar. Great put. All right, hands are up. We're going for a new line. We're on defense. We have got Ashley, Destiny, Raven, Mason, Luke, Brandon, and Cam. Thank you. He's looking deep, but he's not getting it. Oh. Ooh, man, stalling him out. Dang.
Nice, Cam!
That was some movement, Cam!
SpongeBob!
SpongeBob called! SpongeBob called! Ashley picking up disc. Oh, good layout for Luke.
Hey, Sonny!
Nice! Throwaway on opposition. Ashley picking up the disc. Ashley getting it up to Destiny. Destiny over to Brandon. Brandon over to Raven. Raven over to Luke. Luke over to Raven. That is a point for Solar. All right, coming back in on the next point. We are on defense with Rachel, Heather, Erica, Brett, AZ, Brandon, and Eric.
Yeah,
I do it every time.
it's good, it's good.
A beautiful pull from Miss Heather Downs. All right, opposition got the disc up. Man, we are. Ooh.
Let's go, Brandon!
Let's go, Brandon!
Exchange!
Except I can't yell that loud because I don't want people to think that I'm some crazy nut.
Let's go, Brandon. Oh, yeah.
Oh shit, I missed all that. Okay, Eric had the disc. I don't know who got it to him.
I think it's Heather, Brett, Eric, Erica.
Brandon with the score. We are working with Raven, Destiny, Eric, Steven, Madison, Mason, and Kyle. Kane is still down there giving a little chat. Great, great pull.
Good pull. Can't say it too early.
All right, dumping back. Mason with
Mason. To Kyle.
Mason, Kyle.
To Destiny.
Kyle to Destiny. Get up, Destiny.
Back to Kyle.
Oh, Kyle trying to get to Steven. Unfortunately, a little too low.
Oh, Eric with the catch.
A little floaty.
Eric on a D. To Destiny.
Eric to Destiny.
And to Mason.
Dumping it back to Mason.
And
Getting it to Madison.
connection. And
Getting it to Eric. That is a point. Woo! Bookends! All right, we are coming in on point 16. That is Rachel, Crystal, Kyle, Lucas, AZ, Jackson, and Ashley. Ashley is pulling. We're on defense. Let's get another turn. Let it rip. There we go, focused in. Unfortunately, a drop on the opposition. Fortunate for us. Ashley picking up disc. Ashley looking for the throw. Ashley getting it over to Lucas. Unfortunately knocked out. Opposition walking in. Going big. Good defense by Jackson. Jackson throwing it up. Unfortunate, great layout by Lucas though. Crystal with the defense. Stacking. Ashley picking up the disc. And that is a point for Solar. Reed, Erica, Destiny, Jackson, Charles, Cam. Who's our other girl? Heather. Ooh, my wife pulling down there. Let me get it on video. Ba-da-da-da.
My wife.
Roller. All right. Opposition picking up disc.
Are you just a fan? You know somebody?
My daughter's on
Oh, awesome. Hey, we've really enjoyed playing with them.
Most of them are.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we had some fun with them in the rain yesterday. It was much closer that day, but
Oh, going big.
coach seems like a really cool guy. I wish I had that kind of like coach, mentor. Like
There's a good point on the opposition, maybe? That is a point. There they go.
they're playing hard. Him
We got Rachel, Steven, Lucas, Heather, Ashley, Brett, and Luke. We're waving at the other team.
coming solo. Let's go.
Yeah. Disc is in the air. Yo. Brett picking up disc. Brett getting it up to Ashley. Oh, he wanted that defense. Ashley getting it up to Luke. Luke putting it up.
Rachel. Way out! Oh!
That was a good layout for Rachel. Unfortunate we did not get that. That is okay. Hold them, Solar! He wants big. That is a point for the opposition.
I call one.
We are coming back in on offense again. That is Destiny, Mason, Madison, Crystal, Luke, Cam, and Brandon. Disc is in the air. Ooh.
Big boy line out.
Big boy line. All right. That is Luke picking up the disc. Luke getting it over to Destiny. Destiny back to Luke. Yes. Luke getting it over to Mason. Mason getting it back to Luke. Luke getting it up to Brandon. Brandon getting it to Crystal. Crystal doing some good D on the opposition. They got a far open right side, it looked like. They dumped it back. Right up the middle. Ooh! That was a good look, but unfortunately a little too high.
Good cut.
Yeah. It's good on them all around. Oh, okay. All right, Luke picking up the disc. Can't see because the giant cam is in my way. Luke getting it up to Brandon.
Oh, beautiful!
Way to go, Luke!